Once upon a time, there lived a powerful but wicked king named Odeh. King Odeh ruled his kingdom with a heavy hand. The people were afraid of him, for he was known to be greedy and cruel. He wanted to conquer all the neighboring lands, but there was one thing standing in his way: a legendary object called the Egg of Life. The Egg of Life was said to have magical powers. It could grant any wish to the person who possessed it. King Odeh believed that if he could get hold of the Egg of Life, he would become unstoppable, and no kingdom would ever defeat him. One day, King Odeh summoned his most trusted advisor, a wicked man named Chief Madu. Chief Madu was just as greedy as the king and was willing to do anything to please him. The king said, "Chief Madu, I want you to find the Egg of Life and bring it to me. With its powers, I will rule the world." Chief Madu bowed low and replied, "Yes, my king, I will find the egg and bring it to you." But in his heart, Chief Madu had his own plan. He thought, "If I get the Egg of Life, I will keep it for myself and become the most powerful man in the land." Chief Madu gathered his armies and set out to journey. He traveled through thick forests, crossed wide rivers, and climbed tall mountains. Along the way, he met many people who warned him about the dangers of seeking for the Egg of Life. But Chief Madu did not listen. He was determined to find the egg and use its powers for his own evil desire. Finally, after so many months of searching, Chief Madu came to a dark and mysterious cave hidden deep from the reach of mankind. He knew that this was the place where the Egg of Life was hidden. The entrance of the cave was guided by a fierce spiritual lion, but Chief Madu was not afraid. He had consulted the village oracle, who taught him an incantation to recite. Chief Madu recited the incantation, which made the spirit of the lion to give him access into the cave. With the power of the incantation, the lion was made to give access to anyone who was able to recite the incantation. Chief Madu entered the cave. Inside, the walls were covered with strange symbols, and the air was filled with an eerie silence. As he walked deeper into the cave, Chief Madu saw a glowing light ahead. His heart raced with excitement. That must be the Egg of Life, he thought. He hurried towards the light, and there, sitting on the stone pedestal, was the golden egg, shining brightly. Chief Madu reached out to grab the egg, but as soon as his finger touched it, the cave began to shake. A voice echoed through the cave, "Who dares to take the Egg of Life with a wicked heart?" Chief Madu froze in fear. The voice continued, "Only those with pure intentions can hold the Egg of Life. Greed and evil will bring only destruction." But Chief Madu was too greedy to let go. He grabbed the egg tightly and tried to run out of the cave. As he did, the ground beneath him began to crumble, and the cave started to collapse. Rocks fell from the ceiling, and the entrance was blocked by a huge boulder. Trapped and terrified, Chief Madu realized too late that his greed had led him to disaster. The Egg of Life was not meant to leave the cave. The cave continued to collapse, and soon everything was buried under the earth, including Chief Madu, his warriors, and the Egg of Life. Back in the kingdom, King Odeh waited for Chief Madu to return, but days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, and there was no sign of his advisor or the warriors. The king grew more and more frustrated. Without the Egg of Life, his plan for conquest would never come true. But the legend of the Egg of Life did not end there, for deep in the earth, where the cave had once been, the Egg of Life lays hidden.